Okay, here we go. Starting with an upright posture, whether you're sitting in a chair or on a cushion. We're going to close our eyes, start at the top of our head, work our way down our body, and we're going to find places of tension in our body and just notice them and let them go and relax them. So starting at the crown of your head, move down into the forehead and the brows. Relax the eyebrows. Moving down into the eyes and their eye sockets, see if you can relax those. Moving into the cheeks and the jaw. Are your teeth clenched? If they are, let your jaw hang. Is your tongue cleaved to the roof of your mouth? If it is, let that hang as well. Your lips can be together or apart. And maybe while we're here, notice the feeling of the breath as it enters in through your nose or your mouth and hits the back of your throat. There may be a sense of coolness there. Just notice the feeling of the breath here without changing it. And then move back into the throat and the neck. See if there's any sense of openness or relaxation you can find there. We tend to constrict our throats when we are anxious. And coming back around the neck to the trapezius muscles that connect your neck and your shoulders. See if you can relax those. Maybe pick up your shoulders, move them back, and let them hang down. That will also adjust your posture and raise your chest out a little bit. There's a little more spaciousness in the chest, room for our heart to beat and our lungs to breathe. Just notice the sensation of the breath there in the chest now. Again, not changing the breath, not doing anything. Just opening and relaxing. Take in 2 deep breaths with me. All the way in and all the way out. In through the nose. And all the way out through the mouth. In through the nose. All the way in and all the way out through the mouth. Now allow your breathing to come back to normal. Checking in with our chest, going down into the diaphragm and the belly and the sides. We tend to hold tension in our belly and sides, so just relax that. It's almost like you're settling into your seat. Moving down into the guts and the groin, out into the hips. See if you can relax those thighs, the legs, let them hang. Notice the feeling of your hands as they sit on your thighs or your knees. Is there any tension there or heat, pressure? Just be aware of it. You don't have to do anything. And then moving into the calves and the shins. Is there any sense of tightness? If there is, just notice it, let it go. Moving down into the ankles, the heels, the arches of your feet, all the way out to the tops of your feet and your toes. Maybe you give the toes a little wiggle, check in with them. And now check back in with your posture as a whole. Has it changed? If it has, notice any places where tension has crept in and just relax it. Let it go. Now focus your attention on your hearing. See if you can notice everything that you're hearing all at once. without describing to yourself what you're hearing. Just try and take it all in, the same way you might listen to a piece of music. Don't try to pick out any individual instruments in the piece of music. Just hear the piece as a whole. That's what we're doing with our hearing. It includes everything, including the sound of my voice, including the sounds of the space around you and the sounds outside the space around you, including sounds of your body. Just sit with that. And when you find yourself distracted from your hearing, just notice that you're thinking about something else. Let it go and bring your attention back to your hearing. Try that for a moment. And if your mind is chattering away, that's okay. Just notice that you're talking to yourself. Let that chatter go and bring your attention back to your hearing. And now you can slowly, gently open your eyes, keeping your gaze downward on the floor in front of you, about 45 degrees. And you're going to do the same thing with your sight and the rest of your senses as we were just doing with our hearing. Try to take in everything that is happening right now, in the space, in the present. We're not zoning out, we're actually relaxing into the present. And the more we relax, the more we're able to open and experience exactly what is going on right now. This mindfulness-awareness meditation is all-inclusive. And when your thoughts take you away from the present, when they distract you with chatter about something in the future or something in the past or some kind of judgment, just notice them, let them go, and bring your attention back to the present. And if it helps, you can keep a light attention on your breath. Place 25% of your attention on your breath, and the other 75% of your attention into the awareness of the space. Whatever it is, just notice what's happening right now. And in the same way that we were listening, like we were listening to a piece of music, try and see the way you might look at a painting. Don't look at the individual brush strokes. Try not to have a conversation with yourself about the painting in your head. Just take it all in, all at once. You don't have to look around. You can see from your peripheral vision as well as what's right in front of you. It's all one thing. Just notice it. There's a lot of richness to the present, to our experience of the present. And the more we're able to open and relax in the present, the more we're able to experience that richness, the more we're able to see and hear and feel. And if your mind is chattering away, that's okay. Just notice it, let it go, and bring your attention back to the breath and back to the present. Being aware of the breath is really being aware of our bodies. So that light attention on the breath keeps us anchored to the present. It's hard sometimes. Our minds are loud. It's very natural for our minds to want to chatter. Just notice it, let it go, and bring your attention back. Do that over and over again. That act of coming back is the act of meditation. It's meditation in action. And if your mind's wandering, just notice it, let it go. Bring your attention back to the breath and back to the present. Okay, you can relax your posture.